So it's currently Monday at like 8 in the morning. It is April 27th. I decided to vlog today because I have like a normal work day, but I also have a doctor's appointment today. I will be 15 weeks tomorrow, so I have just a normal like checkup appointment today, but I also have to do my early glucose test today. So I have this yummy drink that I have to drink in about 2 hours, and then get my blood drawn, which I hate getting my blood drawn because they always like miss the vein and it's terrible. So I thought I'd bring you along. I am making breakfast right now. I'm trying to make sure my breakfast is kind of not low carb, because if I don't have carbs my blood sugar could spike, but like more on the higher end of protein and like lower carbs. So I'm having a piece of toast, which looks burnt in the camera, but it's not. Half of an avocado on said toast, and then I'm frying 4 pieces of salami. This is pretty much my normal breakfast anyway. I would normally have 3 pieces of salami, but today I'm having 4 just to kind of get the little extra tiny bit of protein. And if you've never fried salami, it's actually really good, and it's I don't know if it's cheaper than bacon or whatever, but it's a good, kind of a good alternative. So I am going to get that ready. My lens is dusty as hell. I need to clean that. Oh my god. And that's my breakfast. I also have Mio Energy with it. I usually also take my prenatal vitamin gummies, but I'm not gonna take those today because they might spike the carbs. I've heard prenatals can spike your glucose levels, so I'm not going to take those until after my test. So let's go back to work now. So it's about half an hour before I need to log off of work. I'm eating some nuts right now. These don't have peanuts in them, so don't come for me saying like, ooh, you didn't, like you're eating peanuts around your kid. She's not here for one. And I got mixed nuts that don't have peanuts. So don't come for me. I have to drink my glucose drink in like 45 minutes. I'm nervous for the appointment, just because I don't want to be diagnosed with GD, gestational diabetes, this early in the pregnancy. With Brooklyn, I was diagnosed at like 28 or 29 weeks. And I had to go on insulin at like 33, 34 weeks or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And it would just really suck to have it this early on. And I just don't want it. I want to have a happy, normal pregnancy. My pregnancy with Brooklyn was kind of overshadowed by the GD because that was just like a constant thing, and it was very tiring to keep up with. It was painful. Pricking your finger 5 times a day hurts. After a while, your fingers really don't like doing that. Having to inject insulin every evening really sucked. So I'm really hoping I don't have it again, just because that whole experience sucked. I got induced with Brooklyn because of the GD at 39 weeks. My induction sucked. So I'm hoping I don't have it, but I'm eating some nuts right now because I was a little hungry. The nuts have 6 grams of carbs and 5 grams of protein. So I think that's a pretty good balance, that it shouldn't affect my test. You're not supposed to walk before you're like, after you drink the glucose drink, but I do think I might do a little walk around the block. Nothing crazy, just like literally if you parked your car far away from wherever you're at and just walked quick, just to get Fendi out for a second before I leave. So somebody's IMing me, so I gotta handle that right now. Got 2 minutes until I need to drink my drink. I'm supposed to take it 30 minutes before the appointment. So I got 2 minutes, and then me and Fendi are gonna go for a quick walk around the block, a 5-minute walk. And then I'm gonna head into town and go to my appointment. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, I'm nervous. It's beautiful outside, by the way. It's like 70 degrees and it's not even, it's like 10:15 right now and it's 70 degrees, so that's lovely. I put mascara on, so I'm trying to open my drink right now. Oh God. So what these taste like is like a very sugary flat pop. Like not quite flat, there's a little fizz, but just slightly. So I have the fruit punch one. I think I've always had the fruit punch one. I've never had any other flavor. The other flavors are lime and orange. I might have had orange once, but I'm pretty sure I've always had fruit punch. So I gotta drink this within 5 minutes, and usually it doesn't take that long to drink because it's small. I am a little nauseous today, so I don't know how this is gonna settle in my stomach. We'll see. Some people throw up. So let's drink it. Yeah, it tastes like, so what the fruit punch one tastes like, everybody thinks this one's disgusting. I don't think it's disgusting. It reminds me of Tahitian Treat, or Tahitian Punch, I think is what it's called, or something like that. It's like a fruit punch soda pop, and that's what it reminds me of, is that, which we used to drink it as a kid, so this doesn't bother me at all. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I'm almost done. I did it. It's gone. Ugh. My tummy does not feel good now. Ugh. Okay, time to go in for my appointment. We'll see how this goes. I think this door is open. The hospital is changing like every single time I come here, so I never know what side I'm supposed to go into. So we'll see. So I just got done at my appointment. It's crazy in the hospital. I'll talk more about that. But just got done with my appointment, got my blood drawn. Blood draw was not bad at all. It was really slow, actually. I have to pee so freaking bad. I need to like race home. Normally I would go pee before I leave, but like all the places where the bathrooms are like closed, and like none of the like food places are open for me to go grab, like to go pee. So I gotta race home. I got like a 15-minute drive. I gotta race.
Several days later.
So I'm going in for my 3-hour glucose test. Sorry, it's, oh my God, it's so bouncy. I'm shaking right now. I'm going in for my 3-hour glucose test this morning. I failed my first one. I don't think I ever updated the blog after I got home. I failed my 1-hour test by 4 freaking points. Even if I had passed it, I still would have had to take it at 28 weeks because I had gestational diabetes with Brooklyn. So because of that, they automatically test me earlier. And then if I continue to pass, they still test me just in case. But I failed by 4 points, so I have to go in and do the horrible 3-hour test today. It's like 3 days later, so that kind of sucks. It's like 7:30 right now. The lab opens at 8, and I don't know how this is gonna go because everything at the hospital is changed. Before I would just walk down to the lab and tell them I'm there for the 3-hour glucose test, but now like they give me a face mask and they have to show me where to go, and so we'll see how that goes. I'm not looking forward to it. For the 3-hour test, the 1-hour test is like easy. The 1-hour test, in case you don't know, You don't have to fast for it. You can still eat your like normal breakfast or food or whatever, like it's after lunch. But then you have to drink a glucose drink, which is like a flat, it's like a flat pop almost, that's loaded with sugar. So the 1 hour test has 50, I think it's milligrams of sugar, I think is what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then the 3 hour test is a lot more intense. So for the 3 hour test, you have to fast for, I think it's 8 to 10 hours. Some people say 10 to 12. My doctor told me 10 hours. I don't know. So you have to fast for at least 8 to 10 hours. And then you go in and you get your blood drawn at your fasting, with your fasting number. So that's like before you have any sugar, any food, nothing. That's what your fasting is. And then you have to drink the drink. So on an empty stomach, like being pregnant, this probably isn't too bad for people that aren't pregnant, but being pregnant, you have to drink a very sugary drink on an empty stomach. So this one for the 3 hour test is 100 milligrams. So it's double what the 1 hour test is, obviously. And let me tell you, the first time I did it with Brooklyn, I took a sip of it thinking it'd be easy, like the 1 hour drink, and it hit the back of my throat and I went, ugh. And the girl was like, "Are you okay?" Because they stand there and watch you drink it because they want to make sure you're actually drinking it and you're not throwing it up. But so then you do that, and then you get your blood drawn from at 1 hour, 2 hour, and 3 hour, and then you can finally leave and go eat something. So it's like 14, at least like 13 or 14 hours of not eating. And that's if you like get in at the appropriate time and like they actually get you back in the lab and pull your numbers like right away and everything. So it's not fun. I have issues with getting my blood drawn too. I have like tiny veins and I've always had issues with blood draws. So having to get poked 4 times is not fun at all. Last year I had like giant, not last year, but last time with Brooklyn, I had giant like blown out veins all over from getting it done. I have a bruise, not so bad. They didn't do too bad of a job at the 1 hour test. But when I got my blood drawn just for being pregnant at my first appointment a couple weeks ago, one of my veins was like blown out. So I'm not looking forward to that part. I guess they can prick your finger if they have to, but I don't know if they'll let me do that. I don't know. So I get to go do that. Luckily they have Wi-Fi, so I can bring my laptop. At least when I did it for Brooklyn, I was able to bring my laptop and I was able to work while I was sitting there. I don't know if it's going to be the same with everything, how it's changed and stuff. I would assume they still have Wi-Fi, but I just don't know what the environment around me is going to be, you know? So I'm hoping I can work the whole time. That kind of makes it go by a little faster. So we shall see, but I should probably hop in the car and get moving. It's 7:35 now. This is not going to be fun. And I don't want to wear my contacts, but I know they're going to make me wear a mask probably the whole entire time. So I didn't want to wear my glasses because if you ever know what it's like wearing a mask and glasses, it fogs your glasses up. So I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I have my contacts in. I have issues with my contacts. I'm hoping when I have an appointment in like September, I'll be able to get new contacts. But yeah, should probably get moving.
2,000 years later.
I'm free! I'm finally done. That was freaking brutal. Oh my God. 3 hours. You can probably see my nose is all red. That's because the face mask was like pushing on my nose the whole time. Oh my God. 4 blood draws. Not eating for 14 hours. I'm gonna go get some fucking Taco Bell. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I just smashed an embarrassing amount of food, but I feel so good now. My arm hurts, but that's besides the point. I'm so excited. I just got my results back and I passed. Oh, I'm so excited. That means I don't have to worry about this until I'm like 28 weeks along and they're gonna want me to do the 3 hour test again. But I'm so excited. I don't have to worry about it now. I'm still gonna be like mindful of what I'm eating and like my carbs and stuff, but Oh, I'm so excited. I've never passed the 3-hour test, so this is incredible. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't get Taco Bell, by the way. I got Burger King, and I smashed so much damn food. It's like embarrassing. I ate, I'll tell you how much, I'll tell you what I ate. So I didn't think I was gonna eat all this, but I was freaking hungry. I ate an original chicken sandwich, which is those long, weird shaped chicken sandwiches, fries, small fries, chicken fries, all of them, and mozzarella sticks. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy I have food. I'm happy I'm home. I'm happy I passed the test. I just want to go to sleep now.